That's all I know. I get
cool.
Since we're mentioning people, we was talking about the U.S. Olympic team. Someone else tried to do the national anthem as Marvin Gaye. I'm gonna let Scott give his actual great hot take a momentarily, but we're gonna play it first for people.
Yeah, play it.
If you do not know, for our people that are just listening, that is Tyrese as Marvin Gaye singing the national anthem.
You know what I thought about? Because it was a preseason game. Just think like you probably like a low round draft pick. You ain't or undrafted. You know, you trying to make a team. You ain't never in LA before. You was like, these niggas be doing this like this out here in LA. Be dressing. They be dressing.
You from Opelika, Alabama, and it's your first time out the state of Alabama, and this is what you see.
Yeah. And you see this. That reminded me of that episode of Proud Family when the brother singing the national anthem.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah.
But no, you were saying, Scott, say what you thought about. What was your theory, Scott, about why he dressed up as Marvin Gaye?
He don't want to get served. He don't want to get served when they trying to serve him at his show. Like,
yeah, and he just stopped in the middle of the show and was like, "God bless, good night," and just left.
Yeah,
and just left in the middle.
Couldn't even do the meet and greets.
You know, a meet and greet and get back with a process server.
Hey, somebody pay $1,000 to serve you.
Ooh.
Ooh, fuck.
They try.
I mean, depending on, you can actually, I mean, you can tell a process server like whatever expenses you have to incur will reimburse you. Like you can have that done. Like, hey, if you got to pay the $1,000 to get meet and greet to get serve this person, we'll reimburse you. So you could get served like that.
I just want to know why. Like, it was hot. It's still summer. It's August.
And that's not even the Marvin Gaye, the way he looked when he did that. It was an 84 at the NBA All-Star game.
It was at the All-Star game.
Yeah, and that was Sexual Healing Marvin Gaye that did that one. He was in silk suits then. He was in silk suits and sunglasses.
He was dressed as I Want You Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That didn't make no sense.
None of it makes sense. None of this makes sense. Do you understand? None of it. Shenanigans, okay? He has shenaned once and he will continue shenanigans.
Continue to shenan.
All right, Stacey, is he spiraling or is he past spiraling?
This isn't even a spiral. I don't feel like this is a mental health issue, right? Not in the way that he needs professional help. He just needs to go sit down some damn where. Like, this isn't a spiral. Like, we've seen Kanye spiral. We've seen Orlando Brown spiral. Like, we've seen those people. Orlando Brown. I'm
just thinking back, the video, like, when did it start? Like, when he said Jada Pinkett gave him the money and, he was crying. And is that when it started, like, when he started acting wild, or when him and The Rock got into it?
I think...
Ooh, these are great questions, Scott. These are great questions.
Like, did it start when he fucked up the Beats deal? Like, when, like, there's a lot of...
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. That's at the beginning of Define Ones.
Forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
Ooh.
Yeah, billion dropped it back down to them M's.
Ooh. He hasn't been back around Dre since then.
I don't know when stuff started going downhill. Like
the TGT breakup.
It wasn't like he was like this amazing, I enjoy him as a singer. I actually like him as an actor, right? Like they're
a good actor.
So, but it's just one day it just kind of started going downhill, and like he just kind of keeps taking more L's, and now the L's are outweighing any wins that he has had, and you need a publicist.
Because he's not on the Fast and Furious anymore, is he? Because then they like after him and The Rock got into it, then they kind of write him off for a bit.
I don't know. I saw the one. Well, there's so many of them. I've seen one of the more recent Fast and Furiouses. The one there was I remember there was a Bentley involved and like a big ship going through some ice or something. I think it was within the last couple of ones that was out. But he was in that one, okay. And then I don't know if he's been in any app since then. But
he's been in all of them. He's been in all of them.
He's been in all. Okay.
Maybe let me say this. I don't think that therapy would not help. Like I think everybody should go to therapy. Period.
Yeah,
I think everybody should
do a divorce.
Right. Like I think, like I said, I don't feel like this is a real like mental health Kanye thing like that. But he may need to talk to somebody about things or like whether it's his life or just maybe run some ideas past people before he executes them.
Yeah,
maybe like you need a good publicist or. But
you know what that looks like though? It looked like he didn't even run it by anybody. It looked like he just.
That's what I'm saying.
He just put that on like.
That's what I'm saying is that he needs some people to run some things by first. Right? Like how many of his friends found out when they turned on the TV or they looked on their phone that this is what
is that? What are you doing?
What the hell is this? Girl, turn on the TV. Tyrese is on.
Turn on the TV.
Yeah, the Rams game tripping.
That's good. Well, like that's why I'm laughing the way I'm saying that is because that's how T-Boz and Chili when Left Eye house down. That was that phone call. Girl, turn on the TV. Lisa done burnt down this house. Like that was the phone call that they made to each other.
Lisa didn't what? But that was the thing.
Like, girl, turn on the TV. Lisa done burnt down this nigga house. It's like what? So yeah.
The whole house. The whole house.
Girl, like you got nothing. Girl, turn on the TV. Burnt this house down. Like it's like one of those. You knew she was gonna do something, but you ain't know it was gonna be that.
What it was gonna be. That's the thing. You know.
You knew.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.